times will he do it?
Here's Luis Cruz. He has flied out and struck out. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got to see that one for a few years. What a play by Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an arm.
A strike away and out away is Homer Bailey. Ground ball to third. Frazier gloves, throw to first, and Homer Bailey, for the second time in his major league career, has tossed a no-hitter.
Oh, what a celebration on the field.
5 previous no-hitters in Ranger history. Yu Darvish looking for number 6 and the second perfect game. Gonzalez up the middle, base hit. First ball swinging, Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets, and the no-hitter and perfect game are gone.
Now here's Moore's pitch. And Jeter hits a long drive to right center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Is that amazing that a man could capture a moment like that on the first pitch? Derek Jeter homers into the right center field bleachers. El Capitan. He has come home. And boy, are we happy.
Outfield shortening up now with a tying run at second. The pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air to left center field. Span of the run. On the run way back. He does. He caught it. He caught it. It's a diving.
A picturesque view of Tampa St. Pete, Florida. It's the Indians and the Rays, and it comes your way next. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Lots of pink in the stands and on the field for this Mother's Day matchup between the Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Well, you see each team with a victory so far. Last night's game didn't feature a whole lot of offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more runs cross the plate in this one.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Alex Cobb. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, and we are ready for baseball. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 140.
The next pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. And there is career hit number 999. He's had such a solid career thus far, and now he's just 1 hit away from a very respectable number, 1,000 hits.
Yeah, Matt, 1,000 hits will be a nice feather in his cap. It's not a major milestone, but it's definitely something to be proud of.
Mike Aviles will have a chance to start the afternoon right with the leadoff man parked at third following the triple to kick things off. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Runner at third here, nobody out.
Hey, wait, take out Tampa.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Fouled back. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Carlos Santana will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Brandon Moss will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Right there for strike 1.
Come on now, let's go.
Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. Looking up for it is Myers, but this ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Nick Swisher will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Nick Swisher.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Come on.
Shut him down now. Shut them down.
Good.
Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 2-0. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Ben Zobrist will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Second baseman. And Zobrist.
Ball 1.
That's down. Call.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A look here at the scouting report, as there are the pitches and corresponding speeds we'll see him use this afternoon. James Loney will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And that misses, ball 1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Will Myers will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0. Yan Gomes will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And this will carry him over that short outfield fence down there for a ground rule double. David Murphy will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
He's trying to run.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
No one out with a runner at second. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here's a pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Loney over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And this is fouled back and out of play. A man at third with 1 away. Runner away from third, now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Zach Walters will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's one hit towards the hole. Look at Betemit. Zobrist back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Michael Bourne will stand in for the second time here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. Matt Joyce will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job here. He stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Wilson Betemit will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
David DeJesus will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. First and second here with nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. None out. Runners at first and second. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ryan Hennigan will stand in now in a spot where just a well-placed single could make this a one-run ball game.
Here we go.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Second and third here, one man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Logan Forsythe will stand in with the bases loaded and a real chance to get his guys right back in this one. First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Bases are loaded with only one out. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now, that's probably not exactly what he wanted to do at home plate, but he gets part of the job done. That's going to cut the deficit down to 2 now, but it also moves the tying run up into scoring position.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in now with a chance to possibly tie this thing up here in the early stages. Here's the first offering. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Moss is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 3-1. Mike Aviles is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Second baseman, Mike Aviles.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batter, first baseman,
Carlos Santana will try it again. He flew out his first time. Rodriguez takes this one at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Brandon Moss will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Ben Zobrist makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And this is in the air now for the center fielder, Bourne. And very quickly, one gone.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
James Loney will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Will Myers will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Matt Joyce will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Bourne is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Nick Swisher will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The designated hitter, Nick Swisher.
Grounded, foul. And a good pitch there as he has to fight this one off to the left, and the count moves to 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Yan Gomes will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard but foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were two down.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
David Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a curveball in for a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Let's go, Rays. Come on, Rays. You can do it, Rays. Woo! Come on.
And this is hit sharply but foul past Loney over at first base. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Joyce will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, and it's still 3-1. Wilson Betemit will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Wilson Betemit.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, DeJesus.
David DeJesus will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swung on and rolled towards first. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Logan Forsythe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Lonnie Chisenhall will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Fouled back. Opposite field to left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
You know, I don't care what they tell you about these artificial turf fields. This one's tough on the ribs. You see him sprawl out for this one, and that's a tough landing right there. It's a great play, but he might have a rug burn or two as well.
Zach Walters will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And DeJesus will have this one land in front of him for a hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Michael Bourne will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Nice.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Mike Aviles will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. No move from Bourne, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And Aviles will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Indians leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sean Rodriguez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Come on now, Daniel.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Wait for a good pitch to hit.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Ben Zobrist will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, James Loney.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Murphy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a In there for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Brendan Moss will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. Under it is Myers, and there are two away now.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Nick Swisher will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. In there for strike one, 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Yan Gomes will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Tribe as the lead remains 3-1. Will Myers will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And now a jump throw against his body. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. winds up beating this ball out.
Matt Joyce will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And this is going to be a foul ball. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Wilson Betemit will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Aviles for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Jake McGee is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. David Murphy will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, David Murphy.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Lonnie Chisenhall will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play last time. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there. That was almost to the backstop. He would have needed a ladder to hit that thing.
Zach Walters will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch to him. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. David DeJesus will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there. Gomes is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
That's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Ryan Hennigan will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Logan Forsythe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Bourne will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for Cleveland, center field, Bourne.
and he gets ahead 0-1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Mike Aviles will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ball game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Ooh, anytime you can get a big league hitter to look like that, you know you've thrown a great pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sean Rodriguez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Come on, Ray, let's go.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Fouled straight back. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Ben Zobrist will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That ball lined into left, and Murphy won't get there. It's a base hit.
This is really one of the few balls he hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Evan Longoria will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Brian Shaw will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Here's a check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Evan Longoria will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Brandon Moss will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Joyce is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Nick Swisher will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that misses. 2-0. Now this is hit sharply out there into right center over the head of Zobrist and down for a base hit.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
David Murphy will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looked like he barely managed to get the bat on that ball, but it's out into center field and dropping for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits, as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nothing in the Cleveland ninth. Last chance for the Rays. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Will Myers will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Cody Allen.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Matt Joyce will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Wilson Betemit will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Ready now on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a bullet back up the middle. Up with it is Aviles. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
David DeJesus will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A softly hit ball pushed foul over to the left side. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt. You see the numbers there, 7 1/3 strong innings. He really put him in a good position to win this ball game.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-2. So long from Tampa.